Hello and welcome to Inox Digital Pharmacy Software. This is an intuitive POS software that handles all your pharmacy issues from sales to purchases to customers to product and to your suppliers. On the dashboard, you are going to see your total sales for the day. You're also going to see your net profit. You're going to see your invoice due. You're going to see your total sale return as well as your total expenses and then your purchases due. On the dashboard again, you can see a graph of how your business is doing. And if you have multiple location, you can have multiple location up to 20 multiple up to 20 branches if you have multiple locations. Yes, so you can see what each branch has sold. So over here you can see the total sales for all the three branches. So if I choose this, I can see it's 902. If I choose Konongo, I can see Konongo is 706. If I choose Techiman, I can see Techiman is 425. Then if I select all, then I can see how much all the shop has sold. Now over here we have what we call the user management. This is where you can add your staff and give them the respective roles over here. So you can deactivate a certain role for a salesperson or a cashier. When we go to the contact, this is where you can add all your suppliers. So when you go to your suppliers, you can see over here, you can see all the suppliers of the company. You can see the ones you are owing, you can see the ones you are not owing. So over here, there's a debt of 581,000. So this is how much you owe your suppliers. So you can see how much you owe your suppliers, and anytime you want to make payment, you can also make payment to your suppliers. When we go to the product and go to the product list, you are able to tell all the products that you have in your shop. So over here in this pharmacy, they have 6,879 items. 6,879 items. You can also tell your stock level. So when you go to stock report, you are able to tell over here your current stock. So when you go to the current stock over here, you can see all your stock level over here. You can see your current stock. You can see the products that are out of stock over here. So you can see your stock level or your product stock level over here. If you want to add a product, it's simple. Just go to add product and then you'll be able to add product. You can set an expiry date so that when the product is about expiring, the system will give you a notification. You can also set your alert quantity so that probably at 100 pieces, when the product gets to 100 pieces, the system should give you a notification. Then you would have a notification to go and then do a purchase. When you go to purchases and you go to list purchase, you will be able to see all the purchases you've done, from which companies you bought them from, and how much you've paid, how much you are owing them. Like for example, this is due, this is overdue. It means they have not paid all these customers. Now the other thing too is that when you have a stock and then you go to make purchase, your stock level automatically adjusts. So if you have 100 pieces of wrapping oil and you go to buy 10, you go to buy 1,000, automatically your quantity shoots up to 1,100. You can also do stock adjustment, and you have multiple stores, you can do stock transfer. So you can transfer stock from one shop to the other. You can transfer one stock from one shop to the other. So when you look at this pharmacy, they transferred from Konongo to Agogo and from Agogo to Konongo. So you can see the intertransfers over here. You can have it in transit and you can also have it in as completed. Then we have stock adjustment. When your stock level, your physical count is maybe less or more than your system count, then you can have an adjustment in the system. The system also takes care of all your expenditures. So over here we can have all the expenses like your salary, like your tax. So over here there's tax, there's miscellaneous, there's energy, stationery, salaries. I mean, it will take care of all your expenditure portfolio as well. Then there is a model we can add called the payment model, where it can handle all your account like your Momo balance, your cash balance, your bank balance, and all of that. Yeah, so when you go to, let's say for example, your list account. When you go to your list account, you're able to tell how much bank balance you have, how much cash tray you have, how much normal balance you have, and all of that. You can have all the details over here. When you go to report, that detailed report on all of these. So for example, when you go to stock report, you're able to tell in total how many worth of goods do you have in your shop. So for all these three locations, the person has, we have 2,970,656. That's the total worth of goods that we have. When we sell, so the system will give you the closing stock by sale price, and it will also give you your potential profit. And it will also give you your potential profit by margin, the percentage wise. Yes, so you can see all the details of your items over here. This is just a short introduction on our pharmacy software. There are more details when you link up, we can show you. All right, thank you very much and see you. Bye bye.